So before I start ripping out coils and CDI units, or pickup units, I'm going to come back to this bike and do a simple basic spark and fuel test. So I'll start with the spark. We seem to have spark, and as you can see there, we've got fuel. Okay, so I got this this diagram from the manufacturers of this high 4 timing system. So this is 1980 and later. So we've got the pickup going to the CDI. That's the CDI box there. We've got the CDI going to the coil, and the CDI going to the VOES. So that's running across to the coil. That's running down to the pickup sensor, and it's running across to the VOES. That's the VOES pickup, and that's the lead, or the hose going into the inlet manifold there. So with this system here, it looks like a 1350cc engine diagram, but I'm going to test all the cables going to the CDI unit. Okay, so this is a wiring diagram for this bike. I know that because when I check the CDI unit up against this diagram, they match. This is a wiring diagram for a 1994 to 1996, all models except 1996, and this is a 1996 motor in a 1994 frame. So except 1996 1200C models. Okay, so let's test this out. Just straight off the bat, I'll start with the leads going to the coil, and you can see we've got 2 pink leads here that come from the coil. We look at the wiring diagram, and sure enough, there's 2 pink wires. One of the wires runs to the tachometer. See the pink there, and the other wire runs to the ignition control module. One of these wires runs up to the tachometer. One of these wires is this pink wire just there. Okay, the coil connection is good. Okay, so there's the ignition control module, and we see more white than black, but it's a black and white lead. More black than white, but it's a black and white lead. Red and white, pink, green and white, purple and white, and your ground, that's black. And this is how you read the CDI module up against the wiring diagram. What you do is you turn the CDI upside down and you read the wires from the back. So that's they're both black and white and red. So I'll turn it the other way. So that's black and white. This is actually black and white and red and then pink. So you got black and whites, red and pink. Then we've got green and white, purple and white and black. So we turn it up the other way with the harness facing inwards, and we've got green, that's green, purple and white, and black, and that's black. Okay, now we're going to test the pickup to the CDI unit. So the pickup cable goes, by the way, there's a video on my channel about replacing this pickup module here. So the cable goes down and it connects just there, and then it goes to the CDI unit. Okay, so I know that this is the wiring here is all good, and this is brand new, so I'll be testing from here to the CDI unit. So we can see here ignition control module sensor, and we've got black going down to there. We've got green comes across to there, and we've got red, and the red is going down to there. Okay, so it doesn't appear at first, but it's wired, so you got black there, and that goes into the black there, purple and white in the middle there, goes into purple and white in the middle of that harness, and white and green go into white and green. That's actually got a white streak somewhere there. I don't know if it'll there it is, white and green. We turn it the other way, and we've got pink running into pink. We've got red and white next to it on the left hand side, running into red and white. We've got black or ground running into black, and we've got white and black running into white and black. So to read this wiring harness against the wiring diagram, you'd have to actually point it away from you. So that's how it lines up with the wiring diagram. Okay, so we're looking for black and white, that's that one there. Okay, so black and white, red and white, and green and white. Okay, a test for the green and white cable. Okay, the cable with the more black than white, not the more white than black, if that makes any sense. Okay, now for the power cable. Okay, so all the wiring from the pickup module to the wire harness is all good. And I tested this join for continuity, and it's all good. Now we'll check the VOES purple line and the ground. Yes, so we're all good. It's just a quick ground check, and then all the wiring's good. So the VOES has a good ground. Okay, the next video will be the testing of the ignition switch cable, and we'll take it from there. if these diagrams are of any help, the website is cranecams.com, and it says here Fireball, installation instructions for high 4 single fire motorcycle ignition, part number 8-2100.